Why, hello.
He actually did it. Oh my god.
What you mean? This is what you get for putting me on camera.
Doing the typical book cover. Well, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy G11 and Jude back at it again with another episode of Homie Talk where we have real discussion about real things happening right now. So I know it's been a couple weeks since I've been on the live. Took a little hiatus. You know what I'm saying? I just needed to take a break for a minute. But
That is true. I know you had me and Sus hold it down 2 weeks ago.
yep.
That was probably the most interesting time on the channel. Not a hostile takeover. I appreciate that you trusted us. And you saw I brought Jazzman on, and now I'm just fulfilling my end of the bargain where you're here. There were some folks who said they wanted me on camera, so I'm back at it again since the, the Air Force episode?
Yeah, that's right. It has been a minute, but we got you back in the flesh, on the camera.
For now, we'll see.
Definitely
might be changing my picture in the background. Don't worry about it.
With the DM hat on.
Yeah. Actually, that is the newest thing. I got myself a hat. G, I know I talked to you offline about it, but I've been running a few D&D campaigns now.
Mm-hmm. I know you had two.
So right now it's starting to become two. And the first one has been an online party. I got a few, two of our viewers, Kay and Jazzman, in it, along with the player known as Human Male.
Good old Human Male.
I know I told you about that guy.
Yeah. You showed me his business card. Dude's awesome.
I did. Actually, that's what I might actually post up as my next thing. Post him up as my business card.
Oh, no. Well, check this out. Kay dropped something in the chat already. It says, welcome back. Would you rather buy 10 things you don't need every time you go shopping or always forget the one thing that you need when you go to the store?
I love how we already kicked it off with a viewer and what was the time limit on YouTube before you could cuss again?
Yo, he came swinging for the fences, bro.
This man. All right, I got this.
All right, go for it.
10 things I don't need because I guarantee you at some point I will still use them.
Okay, for real, but that's expensive. What if you buy 10 expensive ass things you don't need?
Okay, first off, I don't do that. I'm living that what is it, E5 Mafia right now? So I'm trying to get that straight.
I feel that.
And if I get like 10 things I don't need, it's going to be. Actually, I think I did that last time I went shopping because we were going through it and it was just like, all right, what do we need? We start grabbing stuff we need, and I was just like, but do we need cheese? Came home, I have like 2 things of cheese already.
Is it that you thought you needed cheese, or were you just shopping hungry?
No, like we genuinely had like a sort of list of things, but then it was just like, what else do we need that's not on this list? And I was just like, yo, I'm cheese. When don't we need cheese? Like, it's cheese, man. So if I just get like 10 things of cheese, like that doesn't hurt me. I still have cheese.
That's a lot of goddamn cheese. Stomach gonna be hurting.
Hey. What you mean? That's grilled cheese, mac and cheese, ham sandwich, cheesecake, the Japanese one.
All I hear is just hurt stomach. You just hurt stomach. He says if you forget the one thing you need, you have to drive back, or you just live without it. You know. Listen, that's my life already. Like I go to the store for a couple things, and then I forget that one thing. Oh, wait a minute.
We got a new person.
Hump Deezy in the building. And with gas prices these days, that could be a costly mistake.
Yeah, just 10 things I don't need. I will take 10 things I don't need over what is now $6 gas in my area.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yo, oh well, actually, didn't you hit $7? I know we're
No,
getting
that's
close to
over in Death Valley.
bump that, bro. I know we're talking over here, and we're like, if gas hits $5 or $6, we really got to start considering telework a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? There is,
Bump that. I might have to go public transportation.
I'm taking the bike. Rain,
You're
snow,
right.
sleet, or hail. Being fit with these, get fit with these gas prices, bro. But that's a good point. I think I'm with you with his question. I'd rather get the 10 things I don't need and just live with what I don't got, man.
Yeah.
So he started us off with the question, so I'm gonna pose one of my own to the audience and to you. Now you already
Appreciate
saw
you. By the way,
one,
appreciate you, Kay. And
and
yeah,
Hump Deezy.
Kay is the most sensible player in my online campaign.
Shout out to Kay. Shout out to Hump Deezy. Oh wait a minute, yo G11, no bike shit. Yeah, you remember that. Yeah, you remember. He remembers. The short version is, my nickname was Training Wheels for a long time. You know what I'm
Is it because
saying?
you got into a cars accident?
No, this is the first time. That's the second time I was in Korea where I got hit by the car. The first time I was in Korea. Yo, the first time I was don't laugh. It is
Not laughing.
funny. It's funny.
Not
It's
laughing.
funny. But listen. The first time I was in Korea, I used to ride a bike to work every day, right? And for whatever reason, this day after work, I decided I was gonna try to pop a wheelie. Me and my boy Bush, we would pop wheelies on our bikes or whatever, jump it on sidewalks, whatever. So I'm in our cargo yard, mind you. I'm like exiting work through our cargo yard, and it's just flat concrete. There's no hill. There's no jump. It's just flat concrete. I tried to pop a wheelie, went kind of high, freaked out, landed the bike sideways, and broke my wrist. Needless to say, my nickname was Training Wheels. I got called RoboCop because I got the metal on my wrist. Like, I didn't live that down for a long time. So yeah, maybe not with two wheels for me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll just, jog to work or something. But every time I've gone to Korea, I've just gotten injured. Oh yeah, see, like, even K agreed, man, maybe avoid bikes. Well, the second time I was in Korea, it was a scooter. Like I had an electric scooter.
That's still two wheels.
Yeah, I need, no more two wheels. Maybe work your way up to the tricycle. Yo, this is supposed to be about stress management. I'm getting roasted on my own show.
Yo, hold on. Before we get that, what question do you have?
All right, hold on. Here we go. I can't use the Yoda or Darth Vader one because you already did that one.
Hey, I don't mind doing it again. I'll tell the audience.
Oh God. I think this one is going to make you think real hard about this one. Oh wait, Hump Deezy laughing.
That make me think on your episode and your show.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Here it is, and audience, you guys can chime in on this too. Would you rather let your boss or your parents see your full internet history? I came at you with that one. He wasn't ready for it. Think about that. Would you rather let your boss or your
boss, 100%.
Really?
I don't care. My boss.
Why not? Why not your parents?
No,
You don't think your parents would forgive you? I feel like your boss would judge you more than your parents.
I don't care if my boss judges me. I don't have to later go. I don't have to potentially spend Christmas with my boss. I don't have to sit down for Thanksgiving dinner with my boss.
That's a good point.
Like,
that's actually a really good point.
Obviously, with what we do, there's the potential for it. Hey, get groups together, do it like that. But that's my family.
So it's because, like, you think they would never forget. Like, they would always remind you every time you saw them.
No, not even that. It's just, these are the things You look. How long have you been looking at these things? You've been under my roof looking at these things, and I don't want that.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, Kay agrees. He said, boss, worst they could do is fire you. Easy didn't say nothing. Oh, no, you agree. It's the boss. Okay, I feel you.
Yeah.
Initially I was thinking, maybe let the parents see it. But then
No.
again.
No. This is very similar to one thing that I was asked while I was in Okinawa.
What's that?
So, again, it was a would you rather, but your parents find you, like police and everything, they find you in a pile of sex toys or a pile of drugs.
Oh, man. That's a hard one,
the
bro.
drugs. I would rather them find me with drugs.
But you get found with the drugs, you get X amount of time in prison.
No, you're like I'm effectively dead. Oh, so no. Would you rather be see? Like the last thing my parents ever need.
Oh, wait. So they're finding you dead.
Yeah.
Okay. The drugs will break your fall better. Okay, that makes sense. And I would pick the drugs as well. I mean,
and in this case, my boss can judge my internet history. We just have to work together. That's it. If we can work together, we're done. Square.
Hey, I mean, work is work. Your internet history, Yeah, I'll pick the drugs as well. Okay. I don't know. You want to do one more or you got one to ask?
Well, I'm going to transition this. So if you got one more, go for it. Otherwise, I'm going to change this up real quick.
All right. We'll dig the move. This one's kind of silly, but I thought this one would get a good laugh. So dig this. Would you rather eat prime rib with a spoon or soup with a fork? Now, this one's kind of a dumb one.
You've been gone for 2 weeks. Who hurt you?
Bro, this is my de-stress episode, all right? You know what I'm saying?
You're right, but who hurt you?
Choose your poison, my boy. Prime
now, I only have one question in regards to this.
Hell yeah.
Do you count ramen as a soup?
Yeah, we'll count ramen as a soup.
Fork. Soup with a fork.
Because you can scoop up the noodles with the fork.
Yeah.
Oh my God. If we're
I'll
talking
look silly,
ramen,
but I'll do it.
Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Can you just pick up a bowl of soup with the fork?
The mad lad.
How the hell you come up with these third out of this world options, my boy? Holy hell. My guy. Yeah, go ahead. You can pick up the bowl with the soup. You can pick up the bowl of soup with the fork.
Mad lad.
That's it.
All right. So, for the viewers at home, G was not here the last time I brought this up, but will you press the button?
Ooh, the button.
I don't know if you came in when me and Sus were talking about it last week, but this is a simple little game. You are presented with a button. This button will grant you a power, but a cost.
Oh, man.
Such as the ability to read minds, but you'll never know the difference between reading someone's mind and something they're telling you.
Oof. The ability to read minds, but I can't discern which is something they're thinking or something they're telling me, right?
Yep.
But there's still, it's still information all the same.
That's true.
I'll press the button. Fuck it. Hell yeah.
So you're saying in a situation where homie could be telling you one thing and they're thinking another, you're good with it?
That is a problem.
And you can't tell the difference on what it is.
But I can hear everything, right?
Yep. But they could be thinking it, you think they say it. They could say it. You think they think it.
I would still press the button. That's information to me. You know what I mean? I would still do it. More information is better than no information, even if, like, I can't tell which is which. Hash it out later.
I will not press the button.
Really? Why wouldn't you?
Because I don't care what people think. If they gonna tell me it, they gonna tell me it.
Oh my god.
Because like now I'm getting too much if you think about it. So,
Yo.
example A, more thoroughly. Hey, yo, G, what you think of my hat? You can be like, yeah, man, that's cool. That's the nerdiest hat I ever seen. Why the hell Jude get a hat? Like, is he getting a hat because I wear a hat?
Like, that's the dumbest shit I ever saw.
Like, I never see this man on camera. Why he need a hat? Like, I don't need all that. Like, I just need, yeah, man, it's a good hat. Cool, we're done.
That's the standard, bro. Yeah. No, I see what you're saying there. You wouldn't really, that shit doesn't matter to you. It seems trivial, that information. Yeah. I got you. Okay.
But I got a secondary button.
A secondary button?
Will you push the button? 1 hour exercise changes your body to become more beautiful and more fit.
Beautiful.
However, with every hour of exercise you do, you also get dumber.
Oh, man, that's one of these, man. It's like beautiful and dumb or fat and smart.
But hold on. You're working toward it, though.
Like I'm working?
So you're working to become beautiful. You're working to become fit. But for every hour you do it is an hour dumber you get.
Progressively. Like, how dumb are we talking? Like, am I just forgetting a few things? Or
you drop a grade level.
Oh, shit. So every hour I work out, I drop a grade level. So let's say right now I'm at a bachelor degree level, right? Or let's just say college grad. I just progressively lose that.
Yeah.
Oof. Okay, is the body change permanent?
Yes.
So in theory, I could work out to a point where I'm just dumb enough, but handsome enough. So the longer you do it, the more likely you are to forget why you even started. Such you're more likely to keep doing it. So yeah, that's the logic loop. You just keep getting dumb and you don't realize it, and you just make yourself eventually that of a child. I'm gonna say no to that button, sir.
I'll push it.
You really? I'm definitely gonna say no to that one.
Look, I'm just gonna do enough, get pretty, like camera pretty, not just radio pretty.
You will be handsome.
And then once I'm there, like as we discussed offline, maybe we'll see what happens by later this year. Yep. The Resident Otaku Jew channel might start, and I don't need to be pretty. Like maybe I'll be confident enough to be on camera. I'm just playing video games.
Oh wait, then not.
Oh man,
you always find a way through, man, or you find a different loophole. I like it.
But here's the catch for you at least, G.
Yeah,
you still got PT.
Right. Well,
so you have to work out every. Oh no, I just realized that.
So I could not push the button.
So we would have to work out, and most sessions are usually an hour.
So we get extra dumb in no time. Yeah, well, that's
Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's 3 grade levels a week.
No, fam. That's why we shouldn't push the button. That's why I said no. I know working out is a pretty regular part of my life. So I want to keep my smarts.
No, man, just be as hot as Zoolander. You'll be fine.
Blue Steel. I don't know how to do the face. Oh, what's the face? The duck lips.
Stop.
Oh God.
But I'm good. I'm ready to kick this when you are, man.
Yeah, let's go ahead and transition to the actual purpose of tonight's live stream, stress management, right? Which is it's a fitting topic because that's one of the reasons I stepped away for a little bit. I was like extra stressed out, man, with just work, life, shit, just general shit, man. My brain was overloaded. You know what I'm saying? I felt like a computer and I had hardware failure. I got the blue screen on my brain though. You know what I'm saying?
I do. Sadly, I do. But that's just because I checked in on you.
Yeah, you did. You did check in on me, and I definitely appreciated that. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure the homie was good and still doing well, at least, or well enough, at least my general well being. But I definitely need to incorporate more stress management in my life, which we've talked about offline, and just doing different things. But I don't know. I mean, what are some things that like kind of stress you out in your life that you kind of have to, or that you could talk about? You know what I'm saying? What's some things that you can
Boy.
talk about that you're trying to kind of balance out around your life and manage and such?
So I'll start with the simple thing. Something we can all relate to, because I'm pretty sure, we're not necessarily a targeted audience. We just advocate for like, yo, this is a place homies can get, chat about things. But
Yep.
I'm sure there's some folks in there, like they hit college, or maybe they have friends still in school and right now studying.
Oof.
Because I'm trying to get promoted. And based off of, as we mentioned before, both of us
Yep.
Air Force folks specifically, we got to test for rank. And
Yep.
I personally hate studying. And knowing I have to study in itself is a stressor.
Absolutely.
Because first thing is, I want to find ways to just not do it, which get into procrastination. But then I know I have to do it because I need this. Not only do I need it, I want it.
Facts.
But when I just sit down and I have all the material just in front of me, sometimes it gets overwhelming.
Oh, yeah.
Shoot, the test itself, like, I don't think I ever told you, but when I made staff, I blacked out.
What?
Like, I straight lost.
Like when you
Like,
took the test or
So, like, obviously, you know what it's like when we go in there, or for folks at home, just imagine, like, hey, you're getting ready to take, we'll say the SAT.
Yeah,
we'll say the SAT. All right, sit down. Like, you're going to mark your basic information. Don't look at the test yet. All right, you filled out your name. You filled out your test ID. Begin. It's 12 o'clock. I'm in my car. I have no idea how I got to my car. Last thing I remember, I was in my seat.
Yep.
I call the missus and I'm just like, yo, did I talk to you between like 8 o'clock and now?
Oh, shit.
No, is everything okay? Well, I'm in the car. Well, did you test? I hope so. What do you mean you hope so? Cool.
Oh, shit.
Cool. I guess I have no choice but to go to lunch and go to work. I go to work. The supervisor comes out like, how are you feeling? I was just like, I'm feeling it. How you think you did? Yeah. What do you mean, yeah? I don't know how I did. What do you mean you don't know how you did? You either took the test or you didn't. Well, now I can either be honest, tell him I woke up in my car 4 hours after I was supposed to test, or I can claim I took a test that I don't remember taking.
Shit.
So I told him I woke up in my car. It was 12 o'clock. And he said, you better be joking.
Ooh,
a few months later, as you do, we got results. I took leave on purpose.
Yep, a lot of people do that.
And this man showed up to my doorstep with stripes and said, congratulations.
Hey.
So I made it.
Bro,
I don't know if what happened, but I made it.
It's like you blacked out and your subconscious took over, bro. It's like, what's his name from Demon Slayer? Is that how you say his name?
Yeah, Zenitsu. The homie.
Homie. He passes out and that training takes over. Fucking thunder. Yo, that's basically what happened to you in real life, man.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah, but test taking definitely is a huge stressor for us. I know a lot of people around my way are, they just took their test for the next level, and they're like, I'm like, how you feel? I don't know. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But that's definitely a good one. That's so you said on your level of stressors, you would rank that as like a smaller one on the scale of things, or like a simple one on
So
the scale of things.
so recently, I'd say that is the stressor because I straight up took leave. I got the camera far enough away, but I got the beard, like the on
Yeah,
leave beard, slowly growing in.
get that
Still trying to grow that
foreshadow.
mustache from high school. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I'm just slowly letting that progress and just make that my main focus.
Hell yeah.
Because I got what's today? The 19th. I have 11 days.
Oof. The clock is ticking, boy.
And between what I usually do, and as I mentioned during the Air Force episode, I got into recruiting. So if I didn't take leave, I would be balancing managing folks,
Yep.
those initial interviews, making sure people are ready to go, gathering paperwork,
Oof.
and
All
then
that
still
work
try to
stuff.
find time to study. With 11 days, I said, nah, like I'm not doing that.
Let me take leave. I'm studying. I feel that.
Turn my, I turned the, like, Monday was when I started my leave. I silenced my phone simply because, if something important does come in, like I can get that real quick,
Yep.
emergency type stuff. But other than that, like I changed my voicemail,
Hell yeah.
referred them to someone else that can be there to help them. And aside from that, like my hands are clean. My opinion, at least.
No, I feel that. I definitely agree. You don't want the work stressors on top of study stressors. I did that to myself doing school and work. And then here's the other thing. I got other additives in my life, right? Like I have my kids, I got my wife. So it's like go to work, try to deal with that nonsense that goes on there. I can get into a little bit of detail there, but do that all day, come home, try to be dad and husband for a little bit, and then do the student thing. It's a lot, man. It weighs on you. That's why I was hella glad. Like I finished my recent 2 courses that I took. Oh, oh, oh! Wait a
Was this?
minute, y'all.
Is this the man, the myth, the legend?
It
Oh
is.
snap! It's
Yo,
your boy.
yo,
We
I'm
got
late. I'm late, but I am fashionably late.
fashionably late. He says.
I'm driving at the
Shoot,
moment. Yeah, but
Yo, what
being
the
I was
on
gonna
fuck?
say you're still in the car.
yeah, I'm still in the car.
Dude.
I'm in the car.
Oh my god!
Man, you better get
Do
home
not turn that
safe.
camera on.
Yeah,
I'm not. I'm gonna leave it off.
don't drive snitch on you.
No, but what's
Boy,
going on? What's going on?
No, I mean you came right at the right time. We're just talking about like different stressors in our lives, right? So, Jude mentioned how right now, in the Air Force, we test for promotion, right? And that is a major stressor in his life right now, outside of the work stuff,
Right,
you
right.
know. And then I just mentioned like balancing out. So I was doing school, work, and trying to be dad slash husband at the same time, putting on like 5 different hats in a day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That shit wears you out. I mean, what kind of stuff are you dealing with on your end, sis?
besides driving.
Besides,
Um. uh. No, man. For
the
me,
fear
it's
factor
trying to
challenge.
maintain the whole household. Working, like you said, being a
Mm,
dad, and
yep,
trying to
that's
keep
right.
a relationship going and all that. It's a lot, for me at least, because I ain't gonna lie, I've been solo dolo by myself, well, for the past 27 years. But no, yeah, but coming into like working super long hours and being
Yeah.
tired, I'm trying to maintain a good good mentality and a good attitude with the kids and girlfriend, wife.
Ooh, you
It
you
is a
mentioned a good thing there, man. The
yeah.
attitude. That's actually, that's an actual thing. Like that's one of the things. If you have too much stress, like your attitude suffers. Like normally, if you're like a calm person,
Right.
then when you're stressed, like you become like just mean,
Right.
or you
But
could be real short.
I ain't gonna lie, I get grouchy as fuck in the morning, or whenever I'm tired. I ain't gonna even lie to you. My girlfriend calls me a dick all the time. When you gonna be such a dick? Well, I told you I was tired,
I'm motherfucking tired.
right? Fuck. I'm busting out motherfucking hours, tired, and then here you are talking about some random shit, which I know it might be important to you, but I ain't trying to hear that shit.
No, I'll give you a good example for me. Like, so I make a lot of decisions in any given day, right? Like in terms of my work, because
Right.
at my level as a tech sergeant, like I'm managing people, I'm managing work, I'm managing like just different emails that come into myself that I have to work and just try to ebb and balance each thing through the day. Like, what's important right now? I'll take care of that. Okay, here's the next important thing. So I'm making decisions all day. When it's time to come home, I don't want to make any more decisions. Like
You turn your
I've
brain
Bro,
off.
don't
I've
ask me
used,
what you want for dinner. Don't ask me none of that shit.
but my
I'm done.
wife still does it.
Just make something. Don't care.
She'll be like, you want this or you want that? I'm like, just I don't care.
Something.
Just pick one. Like you pick. I'm tired. My brain. I physically cannot make another decision at the end of the day. I'm like, here, you just pick one and we go for it. Like
Yeah,
I will eat. It's food I eat.
right. I'm
You
just
know what I'm saying?
appreciative that you made something, but stop making me pick.
Yeah, like I'd be like, just make a schedule. What you gonna make? I don't care what you do. But my decision making abilities by the end of the workday are just tapped out. Like I literally become mentally. I think that's my biggest thing is I'm mentally stressed and mentally tapped out at the end of every day. Even though like the work that I do is not physically taxing, it's a whole different type of thing, man.
Oh, I'm getting
Um,
physically taxed up in this bitch.
I know you.
Like that.
Yeah, that physical stuff. I don't know. Which do you think is worse, like physical or mental?
It goes hand in hand, honestly. Hey, like you can be physically and mentally taxed at the same time, but like on hand in hand, you could just be like body tired and then you mentally are okay, or
Hmm.
vice versa. You could be mentally tired but body okay. I don't think it honestly it
You
don't
don't
honestly matter because they both play a part in stress.
you don't think one is worse than the other?
I
No,
will
they
be
they can
I will be
they
contrary
okay.
because I would say mentally is worse
Yeah.
because where you are in your head will affect you all over the place, like regardless.
Facts.
Oh yeah, that's true. Because somebody once told me that like if you already have a thought of something's gonna be bad, that sets your mentality for the rest of the day.
It does though. And I'm
Yep.
not gonna lie, I go into work with a lot of fucking anxiety
Like
on the
fuck, who
floor.
fucked
So
up today?
Like I just know I'm like, what am I gonna have a discussion about today? Who's gonna do some dumb shit today that I gotta try to solve? Like
Wait a minute.
literally.
I don't mean to cut you off, but I know I just got here. I know I just got here, and I see something I ain't never seen before.
What's that?
This man's face.
bro, so
Oh my
Sus, remember
days, dude.
when we did the last one with G?
Yeah.
I came from the baby shower that one of my coworkers was having,
Hmm.
and by popular demand, they called me out for not having my camera on.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Fair enough.
So we did the following episode
Yep.
where I was just like, yo, G ain't here. Bump them cameras.
Oh yeah, because what was I doing? Oh yeah, I looked a hot mess. I ain't even lie to you. I was looking scruffy. That last one we did. I was still in the robe. I was looking mad scruffy.
He was bumming it up, bro.
I was. It's the weekend.
Oh
Goddamn.
no.
But,
Can't be coming on here looking like a scrub, man.
That's why we didn't put the cameras on. See what happens when you miss an episode?
I see shit just go crazy. You just fucking robing up and scrubbing it up, no camera. Oh, see,
I was set. I was ready to go.
This is why I have to be here, huh?
No, first off, I was ready to go. I was ready to rock, but you weren't here, and you're like the main guy. So I thought it was, it was my episode anyway. So I thought, hey, maybe I'll just do this episode my way. Actually, I see what you did there. Like, you finally took me off the front slot. So
it's my spot, boy.
Did y'all know we could even do that? Like, I can manipulate.
He's like, I'm the captain now.
Yes, good. Unlimited power.
Yeah, unlimited power. Keep talking.
Put us back in the game. Oh my god!
Hey, you should not have taught me any of this.
I know, and then gave y'all the rights to mess around with stuff.
Yeah, you fucked up. You lucky I'm on my phone, not at home. Which
first off, you shouldn't be touching stuff on your phone. You should be driving.
I'm not. Stop snitching.
I ain't snitching. I am a concerned patriot.
He's a concerned patriot. He wants to make sure you get home safe.
I am getting home safe.
Oh
now,
man.
Am I gonna be safe when I get home? Man, that's another story. But
oh man.
I didn't hear that. Oh,
so
man.
what is the number to the police in your area?
911.
We gotta call
that's every area.
Hey, you said my area.
We got to call the locals.
But that said, I want to at least touch on a little thing that Sus brought up, like being able to recognize when you're stressed.
Yeah,
and I noticed I got 2 issues, me personally.
What's that?
So I don't like to be a burden on people. I don't know if that's something I grew up with or just something that hits me specifically. So I usually keep that stuff in.
Same.
But then I got that like gamer stress.
Oh.
And I don't know if
boy.
I don't know so much about you guys, but like we'll say, all right, the plot's getting thick. You're starting to get like those reads on where things are going, and it just hits you, and you're just like, yo, it's got to be this, it's got to be this, it's got to be this, and you slowly start freaking out the more and more it gets there, to the point that you yourself now look crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, my girl be telling me not to play like a specific game because it's known to piss me off, and I get fucking moody as fuck after playing it.
So for me, it's Overwatch.
She be trying to talk to me, and she say I be responding all mean, and like I don't mean to, but like I'm irritated because shit's happening not the way I want.
Well, it's more like leave me alone when I'm gaming.
So see, sometimes it's not even like just gaming. Like, what is it? So like, to simply bring it up, because I'm afraid YouTube's gonna come out here and hit us if I say the actual game, but stuff like Among Us, where you got to suss people out. And if I have we'll say I have a hard read on G, like he's just been the most concerning individual that I've ever had to deal with. I will plead my case, but because of how I act, knowing what I know, no matter how rational I try to sound, people have told me I sound crazy.
That man crazy. Don't believe him.
Like, no, like I'll be like, yo, like the way he's acting, like look at him. He could be cool as a cucumber, but he's playing all of us. Like it's just how he is. And I freak out.
It's Blue. Blue is the one.
And then lo and behold, transitioning to like normal stressors,
Yeah.
like I know if I unbottle this, whatever's bothering me, knowing how I am with something as simple as gaming, where I'm willing to talk to people,
Right. Yeah.
how crazy
yeah.
will I sound for a normal conversation?
So you think people won't be able to relate and understand like what's going on with you?
Yup.
Yeah, well, I definitely feel that, man. Oh, I'm the same way. Like I tend to just keep that shit in here, bottles up, and then sometimes it just explodes. Usually, if I'm gaming.
No, we didn't heard the game. I remember those days. We heard you.
Oh yeah,
You calling
yeah.
motherfuckers out left and right. What the
Mhm.
fuck are you doing?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Especially like Overwatch, it just does it for me. Like I enjoy the game, but it is incredibly stressful because you're playing it. It's a team based game, man. Like
Yeah,
it's
no,
not
I can't do
just
that. I can't do that.
like you have to rely on other people to win. And if you got a bunch of people that just aren't playing to win, then it's like, why are y'all even playing, man? Like, what is the what is the point?
Your famous line was team diff. DPS diff, sorry.
DPS diff, tank diff. Oh man, yeah, I did have a bad habit of just calling people. Actually, Sus even heard me. I think you and Razzle Dazzle, man. I was on PC playing Overwatch, and I literally got into a screaming argument with this dude. Like it was crazy. Like we were just yelling back and forth. I'm in the Discord chat with Sus and Razzle Dazzle, so they can hear me. They couldn't hear him, I don't think. But it just I mean, dude started getting a little racial, so that's really what took me to the next level. But
playing bad, then start saying slander. No, not today,
bro. People online like they feel like they could just say whatever. So okay, well,
They got that ambiguity. Like no one will ever know.
I'm gonna have to be like that one dude who makes those Call of Duty videos when he pretends to be an African warlord and he be reading people's addresses back to him. Talking about do you know the way? Do you know the way of the devil? Like just saying some shit like that. Or I see you live at 123 X Street. Like he literally does like an IP trace on them and tells them their address. It's the funniest stuff I've ever seen. I got to figure out how to do that so I can just get people to shut up.
No, man.
Get your ass fucking.
I know. I'll get swatted or banned or something. That's how you.
Not
really
even
get
that.
in
Like
trouble.
you'll get someone like me who's just gonna be like, "Ha! You think you're impressive? You know my address, so do I."
Ignorance. I know my address too.
I could see that. But you know
Yeah,
what?
so what? You know my address. I know my address too. I'll be outside waiting. Let's go.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. He said doxing in the stream doesn't endorse it. You're right. I've never doxed anyone. And I think the dude who did it, when the Call of Duty guy, he blurs out the address or he mutes it so that we can actually hear it. But we hear their responses and they're like, how did you know? They're like, how did you know where I live? And he's like, oh, I will send my mercenaries to your house or something like just some really random stuff. It's funny, but yeah, actually, you really shouldn't do that. I'm not endorsing doxing.
I just thought we should keep this up here a little longer, just so people are clear. Like this is the one time we're saying more stuff as a joke.
Yeah, this is
not
more
actually go out there and do nothing crazy.
Yeah, we don't actually promote this kind of stuff because it actually does ruin people's lives. Like if you put their information out there and then people start harassing them, and we've even seen a lot of stuff where people get like swatted. Like I've seen people get swatted while they're on the stream or doing podcasts and stuff like that. And that's just it's not really good to do. I mean, I for real, I'm gonna go a step further and say that should probably be a crime if you dox somebody and put their shit out there like that. So, but to kind of bring
stress
this
management.
back on, what's that? You said Slenderman.
Huh? But stress management. Stress management.
Oh yes, stress management. Bringing us back on track. As far as that, probably with the games and stuff, I noticed if I stop playing it for a little bit, then I kind of calm down and just become more rational.
Then you just become
I'm able to
trash.
just play it. Yeah.
I ain't
Then
gonna
you just then you're just
man.
bad at the game. You stop playing, your emotional state gets good, but then you're just bad. So
And you see, this is why I play games by myself.
I ain't gotta worry about it. I play by myself.
Oh my days.
Doesn't matter if I'm bad at the game. I feel I'm good.
I play with
Bro.
myself all the time. Don't need no
Whoa,
friend.
hold up, hold up. You play games by yourself, right?
Did you take him out or did he exit?
No, but
Okay, I didn't do it. You can see my keyboard from here. I didn't do anything. Well, actually,
Yeah,
that's one of my keyboards.
I hate to say this, but suspect is sus.
He's sus. We got to vote him off the ship. Oh, there he is. He's back on the ship.
What the hell?
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I think you did it to yourself.
I mean, you were saying some pretty sus stuff, man. I was about to throw up a pause real quick.
Talking about playing alone and stuff. Like, what you talking about, man?
I'm talking about who said that?
You did. I said I play games by myself. You talking about playing by yourself in general.
Yeah, you were saying some other stuff. All right, but quickly, I do want to. I'm gonna bring it back. I do want to cover some quick stuff that is a negative, right? If you just kind of harbor your stress, that I actually feel like I experienced some of these things real quick. Oh, which one was it? I think it's that one. Negative benefits. Okay, here we go. All right, boom. I'm gonna share this
Before
with
you
y'all.
Before you pull this up.
Yeah.
Sleep loss.
That is one. I believe that is one. Hold up.
It's on the board.
How much for sleep loss?
So boom, we got number one. Stress makes it difficult to control your emotions, ergo the rage and the gamer rage and all that stuff. I definitely feel that. It can promote disease, which makes sense. This all ties into what you were saying earlier, right? When your mental state isn't right, this actually translates to physical effects. It can affect your love life, ergo doing the deed, with your loved one or whatever. Affects a man's body weight, testosterone levels. Can ruin. So I didn't know about this one. It can ruin your teeth and gums. Oh wait, it says some people respond by grinding their teeth. So unconsciously, when they sleep.
That's me. Grind my teeth. My girlfriend says I do that shit every night.
Oh man, well you better be careful, man. It says you can damage your jaw or wear your teeth down by doing that.
Yep, and that's why I sleep with night guards now.
Oh, sick. Look at that.
I shouldn't have
to. Stress can ruin your heart. Yep, that's the thing. Cardiovascular. Weight gain. I definitely have experienced that. I am the head, and he's got his cat. Well, I swear.
He's got the cat. Secured the cat.
Cat secured. Stress can make you gain weight. I definitely have experienced that here. This is like the heaviest I have ever been in life ever.
Bro, I'm 250. I'm 200. I always wanted to be 200, but so I'm fat.
Well, look, I'm down to 2. So I've been doing good. I was 230. I'm down to 220. I've been.
I don't want to talk about
it. But that's an actual thing. I've experienced that. Stress can make you look older. Definitely. I know we've seen some really stressed out people, and then when they tell you they're like 25, you're like, how the hell?
Hey, yeah, what the fuck hit you?
Like, who hit you with an ugly stuff? Oh, okay, let me stop.
This is almost like that forgotten episode that we will never talk about.
Oh,
what episode? I don't know what you're talking about.
The episode that must not be named.
What? I don't know what that
is. See, there, exactly.
2,000 likes, and we'll post that episode.
No. I'm pretty sure I got it in the archive somewhere. But stress weakens your immune system, can lead to long-term disability. I don't believe they mentioned sleep specifically, but that is a factor. This is just 9 different things that it can affect. But I mean, that's a big 9, if you ask me.
Yeah,
Holy
that is
hell!
true.
I mean, I know when
I am surprised sleep loss isn't on there because I don't know about y'all, but when stuff really eats at me, like I'm
oh
up
yeah,
at night, I'm
do you
hating life
ever like
because I'm
sleep?
up at night.
I was gonna say, have you guys ever caught yourself like sleep talking when you're really stressed out?
Nope,
Really?
How the fuck do you
I've never
catch
caught
yourself sleep
myself.
talking?
Like you wake up mid sentence. Like that's happened to me before.
So
I don't think I've ever done that.
I just got word from an unnamed source. I have slept talk, and I would like to deeply apologize to that individual.
You're talking about his wife.
No,
Is
don't
the
worry about
individual that will not be named? Um,
anyone who I might have shared a tent with at one point. I apologize.
Yo, but I know I sleep talk. My wife says she has heard me hold like full conversations. She's heard me talk about work. Like I've talked about,
Who the fuck
what,
are you talking to in your sleep?
bro. I have full on conversations. I've even, I think I've fought in my sleep. She says she's heard me arguing about a video game
Okay,
in my
let's
sleep,
not talk about fighting in our sleep. Like we, we
bro.
we just said we're not here to dox people. We're like, let's not shame anybody. Let's not bring up anything negative.
I'm just
You know
saying
what?
this
How
is
about
all
some of you
stress
folks?
related.
Some of you folks out there, like, what stresses you out? What are you comfortable with sharing with us? We just, some of us out here are starting to have a guilty conscience. You know what? Let's talk about something. You know what? What's next episode about?
I don't know. It's still too early in the week.
Oh my god,
Oh my goodness.
I
I'm
can't.
just saying, look, stress does a lot of different weird things to your body. A little bit is a good thing, too much is a bad thing. And we really got to do better managing it in our lives. You know what I'm
Actually,
saying?
fun thing I just remembered.
What you got?
Did you know that there is positive stress?
Yeah. Yep.
What?
So like if
Yes.
you're in a
What?
situation where you like need to get away or something like that, or I mean, work too much at work can be a bad thing, but if you're at work and you need to get something done by a certain time, it actually helps you. It boosts your cognitive function, is what it's called, right?
It's called
Dolly.
eustress.
Oh, okay.
Oh, eustress. That is a good
Yep,
thing.
It's called what?
eustress.
Eustress.
It
Hmm.
is a positive form of stress.
I think that's like
Huh.
typically we hear like athletes talk about that. You know what I'm saying? It helps with their performance, dilate your pupils, that kind of thing. It's kind of like that
When you
adrenaline.
get into the zone.
Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, I'm flowing, I'm
AutoZone.
going. Not the auto zone, sis.
I quit. I quit. I quit.
This
Sorry,
man
guys.
being
I'm done.
he took the head out. He said, all right, I'm gonna head out. I can't deal with you.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, oh wait, here we go. We got something from Kay. Within this month, I learned something about one of my long-term friends and trying to decide if I was going to cut them off was pretty stressful. That is a good one. That actually is pretty solid. Yeah, like especially like if you realize like y'all are going in 2 different directions, or maybe this person has just been
Right.
a negative in your life. Like I know we talked about it before in a different one, right? Like where you got to separate yourself from negative people. Like people are just not moving in the direction you're going in, or someone that's always just like, I don't know, unlucky. Like you ever met someone that's just always unlucky? Oh,
Yeah. Mm.
So somebody was finna call somebody else.
no. Like just like we've all met someone like that.
Like that can't get right. That
Yes.
keeps trying, and that keeps trying turns into, well, hey, help me out, and
Yeah.
they're always asking with a handout.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, much more abrupt thing. Oh, sorry to hear that,
Like,
man.
so I do know a little bit about this. I'm not gonna say anything like,
Sure.
hey, with what came up, like I'm in the same position as you, and at least what I am willing to share from something not to that degree,
Right.
but like I've had people like, yo, I'm relatively close with,
Yep.
and then all of a sudden, like, well, I won't say all of a sudden, like there are things that lead up to like, yo, like you're a decent person, but like I gotta split.
Yep. Got to cut it off. Dang. That's tough. I could imagine that being extremely stressful because you're thinking you're thinking in your head like, man, this person's in my bubble. Like I care about this person. You know, long term, especially like long term friend, and then it's like, well, yeah, I can't roll with that no more. No, I feel that. Damn, son. Well, I don't
But
know. What would
Kay,
you think are
we got your back, Kay. I'll say that much at least.
facts? Yo, Jude always got. I can say that you always got everyone's back, man. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
I'm everybody. I'm everyone's homie.
The ultra homie. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think is for you two, Sus and Jude? What do you think is a good way to like deal with like heavy stress like that? You know, like
Since he was late, I say Sus should go first.
oh yeah, Sus. What do you think is a good way to deal with like heavy stress in your life? Like what I don't know what resolves it for you. Oh, I think he's thinking about. Oh,
All right, cool. So he quit.
he
Kind of
DC.
leaves me no choice until he comes back.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, what I usually do, especially, I will say in the scenario where I catch it before somebody else does,
Okay.
I don't necessarily go into like meditation or anything like that. I mean, I've heard it's good for you, but I have my alternative.
Which is
I got some chilled out grooves, as I usually dub it, but I listen to yo, just really, like right when I come back, like right as I'm talking. You know what? No, sorry. You know, we're talking about like what chills us out, not people showing up after perfectly dropping out because they're supposed to talk. But
facts.
I listen to specifically Nujabes. Like this is non-sponsored, but yo, I listen to Nujabes, like the lo-fi tunes, just kind of
Yeah.
bring me to that zen, help to center myself, try to focus my breathing.
Yep.
Obviously,
Breathing's
again,
good.
I know I probably am describing meditation, but it's more of let me work to get my head right, and through that, I use music.
Facts. Now is that
Sometimes, well, I also know back in the day when my old man knees weren't old man knees, I'd pair up that music with a run
yep.
and just go as far as I could go until I couldn't go no more.
Hell yeah. Rock and roll. I mean that I would agree with the music part. Very therapeutic. Very, very therapeutic. What about you, Sus? Because you came back in time.
I don't
Yeah,
know if
you can't
I.
disappear this time. I mean, you
Well, no,
can, but
my I'm moving around and my fucking connection dropped. But
mhm.
I guess I kind of agree with what you said about the whole the music thing. That's what I used to do too. I don't do it as much anymore because like one, oh, the music now is shit. But
Hey, that you still have the classics.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
just
yeah, but
find some good stuff you like.
yeah, but I don't know. I always, I don't know. I don't do it as much as I used to anymore. I used to my little therapeutic thing was drawing for a while,
Mm-hmm.
but you know what? This is probably something we can talk about later. But I was just talking with my mom, and this was I think this was earlier today. How like I lost. I feel I lost all my imagination I had as a kid. So you know how you I don't know. That's
I think that's just part of adulthood.
yeah.
But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Some people still keep it. We've seen some creative people.
Yeah,
I just,
I
for me,
feel like
mhm.
that inspiration of imagination is not there anymore for me. Because I just watch my little 5-year-old just come up with some random shit. And she was
Yep.
talking about her little imaginary friend almost jumping through the roof and putting a hole in the ceiling. I'm like, you little imaginative motherfucker.
I mean, that's that's a good point. I think what you're describing is just a part of maturing and getting older, bro. For real, in terms of like your imagination stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, now some people like artists, like they do that for a living. Like you kind of keep that, but for the rest of us that get 9-to-5 jobs, like that part of us kind of dies a little bit because we have to make room for other stuff, like being able to be responsible and then getting up and going to work and stuff like that.
Stress.
Stress.
Stress takes over. Like real life, scenarios kind of kick in. So
But that is where, once again, I will be slightly contradicted. Like, I do fall back on those sometimes. But
nice.
granted, it does come with the music, but like, I will just get that one song and I just kind of drift. And through that drift comes the daydreaming. And then, you're just back at it, sitting there, getting that nostalgia kick. Like, what was it? I know I told you offline, G, but for last Christmas, the missus ended up getting me a game I started getting real crazy over because
Mhm.
nobody knew it existed.
Pokemon Snap does not count as a real game.
Shut up. Don't you ever say that again. But I was going crazy because I was like, yo, back on the PlayStation, they just got the DualShock controllers. I know Ape Escape is a game. There was even the demo that came on the Pizza Hut disc. Like, I know it's a game.
Nobody else knew it existed.
Nobody I talked to knew it existed. And here comes my wife. 10 out of 10. Flawless individual. I'm clearly biased. Gets me Ape Escape for Christmas. And I spent the first 50 hours of having that game, just playing it.
Mm-hmm.
And just remembering back in the day, like me sitting there, got the sticks in my hand. I'm just like, how do I do that? Like learning the analog sticks, getting the control just right. And then here I am now, not as young as I was in 2000.
Don't remind me.
Just like, man, how was I so stupid when I played this?
Bro.
This is easy.
How could I not
Bro,
know this?
that's just like me when I was fucking Jack 2. I purposely skipped over Jack 2 because I couldn't get past the puzzle when I was younger. I was legit stuck. Legitimately stuck as fuck. Never finished the game. Jack 3, Jack Frontier, all that other shit that came out, played and beat those. And I'm like, I never fucking beat this game. Let me go back and beat it.
Yeah.
Fucking beat it in 10, like, first try, 10 minutes. How the fuck did I let this shit stump me before?
Hey, we were young and dumb, dude. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me.
You're not excused.
Guys. Not excused.
We're supposed to be professionals here.
Did we get... Oh, here we go. Reminder that Final Fantasy 20 years ago was Final Fantasy 10.
What?
Woo! Man, he's making us feel old.
By the way, did you guys hear about the new Final Fantasy? That was a terrible plug.
Damn, that's freaking crazy. It was. He's right.
And it was a terrible game.
Very, very well. I enjoyed it. It was linear.
Get out.
But
I'm taking your show again. Get out.
You didn't like the part where
the only good thing about that game was Orin.
Oh my days! You didn't like Jack? You didn't like what was it? Blitzball? Is that what they played?
No,
like Blitzball.
That was the worst sport ever.
You didn't like playing, going through the Thunder Plains and
No,
dodging.
that was the worst thing ever.
Truth be told, I'd never really played either 10. I
Get out.
didn't honestly
Get out.
into the.
Get out.
I
You know
never
what?
got into the series fully until 13.
Nah, I got this. Get out. No.
That's cold. It's fucking cold.
Go
Chris.
play Final Fantasy X and then come back. Oh man.
I don't ever think I will. I hate it.
Chris, why'd you do that?
I didn't do that.
I mean,
Look, you can see my
Y'all
hands.
haters.
My hands are right here. I ain't touch anything.
Mine right here.
Oh
That's
my
cold.
goodness.
Just because I never played it.
Hey, he said bullying your friends on Discord is a good reliever of stress.
I agree. You know what? How do you feel about that, Sus?
Wait, say that again?
How do you feel about bullying your friends on Discord?
Depends.
You gotta stop.
That was you.
That
had to have been you.
That was not me.
Y'all are assholes. That's what y'all did. Y'all bullying me.
What do you mean?
This reminds me of our Xbox 360 days, Sus. I don't know if you remember.
Oh yeah.
But we used to just boot people out the party.
Teams ready.
Yeah, that was our code for like whenever we were gonna kick somebody out of the party, we'd be like special teams, and then the host would just kick them out. Or someone would just randomly say like Falcon Punch out the party. Dumbest shit I ever seen.
Wait, what's the shape of Italy? The boot? Kick out.
We were some ignorant ass kids, man. We were just booting people out the party. What the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap. Out the party.
And then they got to the point where like they just joined back, and then Xbox finally wised up. He's like, once you get kicked, you're out. You have to make a whole new party.
We were pretty bad at that. I don't know. That was fun times for me. I'd like to definitely remember stuff like that.
As long as you know your friends still like that, like because you got to know your friends too, right?
Yeah, you do got to know your friend. I mean, we were kicking strangers out the party. Like,
yeah, that's fine. That's fine. They're strangers.
That's fine.
Friends, strangers, enemies, everyone was getting kicked. Like, it was.
Look, you know what? Actually, I got a fun story for you guys.
Go for it.
So, again, G, you already know I started DMing. Sus,
Yep.
not so much. But I'm running this D&D campaign, right? I did mention K is one of my players.
Yep.
Tell me why my players like to gaslight the NPCs.
Bruh.
Like, I'm talking, they straight up had this one guy, not even lying, like, I had this NPC just chilling, asked them for help, and then they had the audacity to question him on why he needed help.
That's messed up.
And then turned his problems around on him.
They treated it like a real life situation. That's messed up, bro. I'm still salty that Blade is dead.
Actually, it's sus. So I had a G come in as a guest character. He was known as the Blade.
or the Blake TM.
yeah. His real name was going to be Blake. But because that was too lame, no offense to any Blakes out there, just, he decided he didn't want to be named Blake. But you know, he comes in and he actually gets into this huge bat. Like, this is the part where the party is actually going to meet their newest party member. So they start dropping in. Like, one dude actually does like the Batman takedown by jumping off a rafter, glides over, takes down his enemy. Everyone else comes running in, prep for battle, and it's the Blade's turn. He comes in, gets ready to cut down a barbarian, has his sword snatched, gets his head cut off, dies in front of the party, and they're just like, dang, the Blade is dead. That's a real shame. And then they proceed to loot his body, no questions asked.
Damn.
They took this man's shades, they took his jacket, they took his sword, and left his body there on the floor.
Naked. Ran your pockets.
They did Blade dirty as fuck.
And Kay points out a really good thing. I don't want to tell too much because I know Jazzman is another member of the party. He could be listening or just watch this later. Yeah. But there was an incident that occurred with another NPC.
Oh no.
So the entire party leaves a room and they leave what they thought to be an unconscious guy who was getting healed up, right? As soon as they come back, the unconscious man is dead, had his throat slit. They immediately jump on the only person in the room.
Oh no.
Like, bro, you killed him. You're just like, I was nowhere near him. You were the only other person in the room when we left. You had to have killed him. Or maybe one of you killed him. No, nobody in the party would ever kill anyone.
Uh-huh.
And then they jump him.
Damn, y'all are ruthless.
Yo, the way they're running this campaign is hilarious.
Fucking ruthless, boy.
Like, they jumped in NPC.
This party is just off the rails, bro. Like,
American NPCs.
And here's the thing. No, here's where I'm going to say the one thing that any party member who listens to this. Kay, I appreciate you and all that you do. The literal only individual in the party is Kay.
Yep.
And has been the most morally correct individual. Has not committed any crimes. Sure, the gaslighting is a thing, but has not committed any crimes.
He's actually like playing his role.
The only time actual murder has taken place was typically self-defense. And, you know, killing someone who robbed them.
Right. That's justifiable.
But aside from that, it was like all that was justified. Everyone else out here just killing people.
It's out here murking, looting, and damn near pillaging and raping.
Oh, he said thanks for the sunglasses. Yeah.
Did I forget to mention Kay also got the sunglasses?
Yeah, the Blade's legendary sunglasses. So messed up, man.
So you know what? Actually, circling back real quick. Circling back.
Yeah, let's circle back.
Things that stress me out. This party. This fucking party.
Hell yeah. The way they're running everything, bro.
But even that, I appreciate every last one of them.
Facts. Yeah, I don't know. I think you guys made a lot of good points here, like with stresses. I think the main thing is that, like, we just balance out, like, the stress with the stress, the good stress and de-stressing, man. I like that you guys mentioned. Oh, you guys, just gonna say I'm glad you guys mentioned like music and Suspect. You got your art. You know, I found for me the best thing is like a combination of the two. Like I'll listen to music and then I'll just kind of close my eyes and meditate, or you know I'll put on a soundscape of like some like a thunderstorm or some rain or something, like just background noise, you know, something like that, and then I just meditate.
I ain't finna hear water. If I wanted to go hear water hit some shit, I I go stand outside. Like, the fuck, I got my plate. That's just me. That's me.
Hey man,
go get that.
don't knock it till you try it, man. I'm telling you, you just
How are we
I
going to
don't
be
know.
talking about stress management? You going to sit there and shit on this man right here?
No. It's like, because one, I would fucking, and this is only due to my personal experiences. I had a roommate. I'm pretty sure G knows the roommate I'm finna go on about. He would listen to rain in his, like, on his TV of a train going through a rainstorm, loud as fuck. I'm like, so you got the chug of the train and the water hitting it. I'm not trying to fucking hear that. I'm trying to sleep.
Well, yours is different. I can't. He said I'm trying to fucking sleep.
With all that said and done, though, honestly, your own stress reliever is just what is personal to you. Just be mindful of everybody else around you, even if you're trying to sleep.
Every day.
I don't know. There's
Every day we stray further and further from God.
Yo, for real. This man got mad because he heard rain.
I know, because it was like the subtle rain. It was like borderline hell. And I'm like, dude, I can't sleep with that shit. I have to, because I used to be that person to sleep with music on and growing up, but I can't no more. I have everybody shut the fuck up. I'm trying to sleep.
You could be a grouchy asshole, man.
I am. I sure the fuck am.
Yo.
I'll be a grouchy.
No, but I definitely put some earbuds in when I do it. And then I just have a good practice now of, like, whenever I go to sleep, the room's completely dark, no TV. I'm not fidgeting with my phone. Like, that's actually helping me get better sleep than I would, previously. And I wake up not stressed.
Scrounging through your bed for your headphones, getting lost in your sleep.
Oh, wait a minute. We got two kids these days with their stress relieving rain videos. Sus needs to be stopped. There we go again. He's going to get mad. Oh, man. Somebody get him out of here. Oh, man.
And he comes back laughing like a villain.
That's sinister laugh. Like the Legion of Doom, just rubbing his gloved hands together. Oh, man. But real talk, though, y'all, I think we beat this topic up pretty good. I know we covered some good ways to just kind of de-stress and manage it. And we got a little bit personal. Some things that stress us. We didn't go too deep in it, but I think it's a good thing. We did mention some of that stuff. So, any closing words, gents?
I will never be stopped. Once again. Okay. Personally, I just want to say this was a great talk. I enjoy being able to come out, hang out with the boys, talk about these good topics. And, as Kay said, stress is bad.
Yeah,
however, it's the distress that is bad and what we need to look forward into managing. The eustress, the stuff that keeps you, active, on point, that positive stress.
Yep.
While it does also need to be managed, it can be good for you when applied correctly.
I agree,
and stuff needs to be stopped. Get us to 2,000 subs, and we'll do a personal Q&A. Viewers come on, question the panel, get real, get in touch, learn from us some more. And you know what? 4,000 likes on this video, I will keep the camera on.
Yeah, y'all heard the man.
He's over out here making ridiculous demands.
Hey, we gotta grow this chat, and he changed it. This man, hey, you know what I'm saying? We got to put these goals out for the viewers, but I definitely enjoyed the talk too. It was a good time. It was cool
Even though
having
we
you
was on
guys.
hiatus for 2 weeks.
I was on
But
hiatus
we
for
gonna
2
make
weeks.
it up to the people. We gonna
We'll
make it
make
up
it
to the
up.
people.
I'm back.
I tell you what, we got great content coming for you in the future. We back. The boys is back. Homie
Hit that-
Talk with G11. We back.
We the best. We back. As DJ Khaled would say. Well, folks, until next time, peace.
We stop.
Oh, what you got, sis?
No, I'm done. I'm stop.
He will be stopped. All right, we out.